Hello, my name is Eli Budde, and I'm here to talk about context, what it is, examples of context, and how it applies to me. So, starting off, what is context? Well, context can be broken down into two different genres: high context and low context cultures. Beginning with high context cultures are seen as being less direct and have different priorities than those of low context cultures. In high context cultures, they communicate more freely, focusing more on how something is said rather than what is actually being said. On the other hand, low context cultures are seen as being more direct. They're going to tell you how it is, not really avoiding the subject they want to talk about. In low context cultures, they focus on the content of what is being said, making sure what they say is clear and direct. No, so examples of high and low context cultures. Starting again with high context cultures, a high context culture is Brazil. In Brazil, if a friend invites you out to a party and you don't really want to go, instead of saying, "No, I don't really want to go to the party," you might say, "Yeah, I'll go if I'm in the mood or if it doesn't rain." An example of low context cultures could be in Germany. In Germany, they can separate a person's idea from the actual person. What I'm saying is, here in the United States, people tend to identify themselves with an idea. So if they have a conversation with someone who has an opposing idea to theirs, disagreeing with them might be seen as an attack on that person rather than just the idea. But in Germany, with their low context culture, they're able to have conversations about politics and some other touchy subjects without the worry of insulting that actual person. And going back to the context culture of Brazil, even their signs are high context. Say if you walk into a gas station and you might see a sign that says "Don't sell alcohol to someone under the age of 18." Instead of just in the United States, you might just find that. But in Brazil, they have a reason for it. Under it, it might say if people under the age of 18 consume alcohol, it can alter their brain and their behavior, and it can lead to all sorts of bad things. And in Germany, seeing a sign that says no shooting off fireworks in the summer, it won't just have that written on it. They'll also have the months that you can't shoot off and what they constitute as summer in Germany, and also the time and the days that you can't shoot off those fireworks. So, how does it apply to me? Well, growing up in Minnesota and being in a very Germanic culture, I would constitute my communication as being low context. For example, when talking to my mom, if I'm going to hang out with friends, I'll have to tell her who I'm hanging out with, where I'm going, and the time that I'll be back and when I'm leaving. And then if we end up switching locations, I'll have to text her and let her know that we're moving locations. And in conclusion, context can be broken down into two different genres: high context and low context, with high context communication focusing on how something is said, and low context culture focusing on what is being said. Thank you.